Welcome back to another day of BuzzTV. We hope you're enjoying the snow. Let's start off this episode with Gabby and your school news.
Good morning, LMS. Spring sports signups are due today. Don't miss out. Today we have 7th grade chorus, 7th and 8th grade band, which will be held 9th period today. 8th graders interested in joining LCTI next year are reminded that applications available in the guidance office are due by March 1st. There's a grab-and-go breakfast every day at 7:15 a.m. Tomorrow is a hybrid day B and cycle day 3. Today and tomorrow are half days due to parent-teacher conferences. Today's AM schedule, tomorrow's PM schedule.
How's it going, fellow students? It's Anna back with your world news. As most of you know, yesterday was Groundhog Day. Pennsylvania's own Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow and predicted 6 more weeks of winter. Phil, however, isn't the only predicting groundhog, and his accuracy rates are shockingly low. Unadilla Bill, the Nebraskan groundhog, has had the most accuracy in its predictions than any other, and this year it has predicted in early spring. In other news, the Biden administration is trying hard to increase vaccine rollout in America and has recently decided to ship 1 million doses of the vaccine directly to pharmacies. Though this is all they have shipped for now, the White House COVID coordinator has said that as supplies increase, they plan to ship more doses to pharmacies. That's it for your world news. Now over to Mariah with your weather.
Good morning, LMMS. It's Mariah here with your weather news update. Today will be cloudy with a high of 31 degrees and a low of 22 degrees. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 40 degrees and a low of 24 degrees. Here's a joke. What did the tornado say to the sports car? Want to go for a spin? Well, that's all the weather news I have for you today, LMS. Now to Dina with your sports news.
What's going on, LMS? It's Dino here with your sports news. Happy Wednesday, LMS. On Monday in the NBA, the Cavaliers beat the Timberwolves in a close, low-scoring game, 100-98. The Bucks beat the Trailblazers 134-106. The Knicks lost to the Bulls 110-102. The Grizzlies beat the Spurs 133-102. The Lakers beat the Hawks 107-99. And the Hornets beat the Heat 129-121 in overtime. In the NFL, Tom Brady is going to his 10th Super Bowl of his career, which means Tom Brady has a 48% chance of making the Super Bowl every year. Steph Curry has a 43.3% chance of making a three-pointer. This shows that Tom Brady has a better chance of making a Super Bowl than Steph Curry has at making a three-pointer. Now that's insane. Well, that's all for me, LMS. Now on over to Kira with your entertainment news.
Hello, LMMS, and welcome back to your entertainment news. Many of you know about the actor, playwright, and producer Lin-Manuel Miranda. His most current project is making a movie adaptation of the musical Tick, Tick, Boom. This movie is set to release later this year on the streaming platform Netflix. The movie is based on a semi-autobiographical musical by Jonathan Larson, the same person who wrote the Tony Award-winning musical Rent. The movie will follow Larson's challenges and dreams to become a hit producer in the highly sought-after theater market. Do you plan on watching the new movie, LMS? That's it for entertainment.
For Black History Month, I'd like to share the legacy of a man who may not be found in your history books, but has a name worth knowing. My granduncle David Earl Thomas Barnes was born March 8, 1949, in Wilson, North Carolina. He attended Boys High School, where he led a march over the Brooklyn Bridge to demand and get the first black principal. He was class president and graduated as a salutatorian and then went on to study sociology at Lincoln University. While attending Lincoln University, being such a great singer and performer, he sang in a number of musical groups and performed on stage in many theatrical productions. During this time, he connected with the late great Gil Scott-Heron and collaborated with him on the classic project, Small Talk at 125th St. and Lenox, which included the world-renowned track, The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. He also sang background and played percussion on the project. The project is presently in the Smithsonian Museum. Later in life, David Barnes decided to live a life of service and ministry and eventually became the bishop of a thriving church, with his loving wife Sandra by his side. They led many souls to Christ. During his early days in ministry, he worked at Northern State Prison as the executive to the prisoners and hospital administrator. He was a professor that taught at Essex County College in Newark, New Jersey, where there were waiting lists to take his class. He authored 2 sociology books that were used as textbooks for the classes at Essex County, Rutgers, and other universities. He loved and advocated for education. His students recall his saying, "Reading is a fun dog gone mental." One of his most special moments was when he held audience with the Pope in Italy, as he was in attendance with the Joint College of Bishops. David Barnes loved family. He was a proud father of 3 and a grandfather of many. He taught other men by his actions how to treat their wives and families. He also received his honorary doctorate from the Joint College of Bishops. On November 11, 2020, David Barnes passed on, leaving behind a host of dearly loved ones and a solid legacy based on principles of hard work, education, and sharing the love of God.
Thanks for watching, LMS. Have a great Wednesday.